Hey, Hall, it's time for a Tammy Talk. It's my day 89. And I have to tell you, I spent most of my day today moving firewood and talking to people on the phone. And I must say, it was probably one of the best 10-hour segments of life that I've experienced in a long, long time. Now, isn't that silly? Moving firewood and talking on the phone? Seriously, I had such a fantastic day. So I was moving firewood with my parents, and I am sore, let me tell you. So I can just imagine how they're feeling, and I appreciate their help so much. I was gifted about a cord of split and seasoned firewood, which is going to get my house heated for probably about a month and a half or 2 months, which is something that I am so very grateful for. And let me tell you, that thank you note is going to be from the bottom of my heart. And I am writing that one out tomorrow. And my parents busted hump to help me get it from where it was to my house. And then I busted hump to get it stacked and partially loaded into the house. And my kids are helping to get the rest of it organized. So, really, really helpful, especially considering that I have a strong suspicion that this is going to be a rough winter based on the fact that my chickens are eating me out of house and home. But yeah, just really productive, really good start to the day. Had breakfast with my folks and just really nice. But then I spent the rest of the day on the phone and no pressure to get off the phone, just really nice connecting and good stuff. Covered everything from soup to nuts. And one of my driving forces is connection. And I really need to do this more often. I think I need to kind of schedule a good long phone call into my life more often because, boy, it's good for the soul when you can connect to somebody and it's not superficial. When you can connect and talk about stuff that really matters and be there and have an exchange that's really meaningful, that's good for the soul. Yeah, I recommend that. If I'm going to write a prescription for everybody, that's going to be to talk to somebody and just let it all out. Just lay it on the line and get real and be vulnerable and open up and just talk about dreams and aspirations and goals and struggles and be vulnerable and open and real and provide that space for each other to be open and vulnerable and real and talk about that kind of stuff and challenge each other and dream, talk about things that you've never dreamed about or talk about things that have been new and exciting. And I mean, gosh, we talked about stuff that was thrilling and hurtful and emotions from here to way down here and things that we're dealing with and decisions that we have to make that are hard and things that we have set as goals and what we're looking forward to for the new year and things that kind of sucked and things that were really awesome about this past year. And it was just crazy good. And wow, I'm super excited. I just want to have another phone call like that. And I just really, I want to schedule it. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. So yeah, wow, I'm so stoked. And I hope everybody can do this. So, here I am at the end of my 90-day challenge and thinking, why not? Right? Why can't we do this? Why can't we connect with each other in such a meaningful, impactful way more often? Why not? Why aren't we doing this more often? I think that maybe we're kind of too busy. And I think maybe we need to get less busy with our own to-do list and maybe make a point of connecting with each other. So I'm very independent. You've heard me say this too many times before. And I have been focusing this year on connecting with people. And as much as I'd like to connect in person physically, that doesn't always work out real well because, I live here and everybody else lives someplace else. But boy, picking up the phone really makes a big difference. It's so much different than, texting. And Zoom is one thing, but we can't always Zoom or video or FaceTime or whatever. But picking up the phone and hearing somebody's voice and being totally present for them on a phone call can really make a big difference. And I think maybe nowadays we don't do that as much with each other. I know, okay, honesty bomb. I don't pick up the phone and talk to people as often as maybe I should, or maybe as often as I used to. And a lot of that is because my schedule doesn't necessarily align with everybody else's schedule. So let's schedule a phone call, right? We can do that. Okay. I have days of the week where I have time frames where I can schedule a phone call. So if I can do that, I think everybody else can probably do that too, right? So I say maybe let's make the year 2022 the year that we actually connect with each other more. I think this digital age is a bunch of hoo-ha. I think we need to get back to connecting with each other. Let's have some more personal interaction. Okay. Maybe it's not in person face to face because COVID is just, making that not really feasible for all of us. But getting on the phone, talking to each other, being present for each other, giving each other that space to be ourselves, to be vulnerable, to present our issues, to share our joys, to share our sorrows, to share our hopes and our dreams and our struggles, and to work with each other and to be present for each other in a different capacity, because hearing each other's voice and that intonation, that it's another sense to connect at another level other than just looking at text, connecting on Facebook, connecting via text on a phone. It's just not the same. I think we need to hear each other's voices more. And I think we should do that. So that's what I'm going to do. That's one of my pledges. It's not a New Year's resolution. I hate New Year's resolutions. This is a December resolution. This is something that I'm going to do moving forward in my life. This is a Tammy 2.0 resolution, not a New Year's resolution. And I invite you to come along with me and do it. Phone a friend. Phone a friend. Do it more often. Make a pledge to yourself and to your friends to connect. Call me, y'all. Take care. Call somebody you love. Connect. Be there for them. And know that they will be there for you. And if you can get together in person, please do it. I'm doing it this week. I'm getting together with some people in person because at least once a year, I have to do this. When I have time off from work, I get together with the people that I never, ever, ever see so that we can see each other's faces and hug each other, touch each other, say, yes, you're still alive. I love this. And we can hug each other and remind each other of how much we treasure each other's person and that we're not just a texting person on the end of the phone. But we all need to call each other more often, I think. So call me, all. Love you. Take care. Bye.